You're welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's 2 E's. Know why? You heard me. 2 E's. Know why? And
Danny Mack.
I got my brother with me today. We're going to introduce him to Potter Payper. This is a blind reaction. You ever seen Potter Payper?
I ain't never seen
nothing.
this. Nothing about it.
Nothing, y'all. So if you're ready for him to react to Potter Payper Trench P, then let me know. But first, you know I got to play. Yeah. Coffee sip. Yo, coffee sip. Yo. Bang. Take that down. Put that up. Before we get started, y'all, please do me a favor. Like, comment on all the content, preferably as soon as it comes out. It'll help me. I'll appreciate you. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm a music videographer by trade, so that's the POV that I react to when I have my man Danny Mack, my brother, in here. He's an ex-MC. He used to write rhymes too, right? So he definitely is going to look at some bar structure, and boy, do we got a treat for him today. So hit the subscribe button, make some friends in the comments. Also, follow that Discord link over to our Discord server, which is titled The Set, where all the interaction goes down, the way you stay connected. All right, y'all, we're gonna show him Potter P. Okay, I'll give you just a little preface. Okay. With a name like Trench P, you understand, like, like he is a little more street.
He be in the trenches.
There you go. Okay, and he did do some time.
Oh,
okay, over there or what have you. And like, to me, I was trying to think of what they put me on to one of, I guess, his best tapes of all time, which was Training Day 3. I love that thing almost front to back, bro. It's fire.
Okay.
It is fire. It just get me in the mood, Jack.
All right.
Let me want to catch something. All right, let's rock. Potter Payper, Trench P.
Let's see what it do.
Let's go.
Mason.
London City, they gang banging tech fleeces. I put a pussy on the spot like set pieces. I'm known for building up blocks, I go to next region. Sometimes my head gets hot and I forget reason. My hands was cold on the strip, now my neck's freezing. I'm going cold on the drip, this is next season. Joe House.
My hands cold on the, now my neck's freezing.
Now my neck.
Yeah, nah, I didn't expect his voice caught me a little off. I like it though, but it caught me a little off guard.
Right.
When it first came in, I was like, when I just looked at him, I wouldn't have expected he sounds like that.
Nah,
but it's okay.
I mean, you be forgetting that, like, music be worldwide sometimes, and you be like, yo, accents come with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You be like, oh, snap. And
Well, I expected him to have the accent. It's that extra growl and gruff.
Like, yeah, that's what I say. Like, you're like, yo, you sound like you might be, you might know a thing.
You might be in the trenches. You just might be.
Let's bring this back a little bit. I love that whole ski shit. Tech fleeces. Till my neck's freezing.
London City, they gang banging tech fleeces. I put a pussy on the spot like set pieces. I'm known for building up blocks, I go to next region. Sometimes my head gets hot and I forget reason. My hands was cold on the strip, now my neck's freezing. I'm going cold on the drip, this is next season. Joe House reading, that was chess pieces. Mind your mouth, boy, I hit you in your chest piece. Probably why I'm famous and they still won't give me entry. The man them said I really made the comeback of the century. Labels wanna reinvent me, but I'm Trench P, hopped out the gate to a Bentley. You get me? I remember I was broke.
Yeah. He's riding that beat for real.
Like, it is disgusting, and I love the accents for this reason, is just because it's like, yo, I get to hear words pronounced, different slang terms,
Exactly.
different in these rhyme schemes because I've heard so many rhyme schemes.
It opens
before.
up it opens up the possibilities when you pronounce words differently.
Right,
You know?
yeah.
You can put a whole bunch of different words together and
That I'm
bars
used
together.
to, that I grew up on, which was not saying that we're speaking different languages, but there's different dialect to
Right,
it.
exactly.
And so, and some of their slang is different. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where ours might be, like I'm trying to pick up on them.
Well, and I appreciate the slower pace.
Right.
The fast double time stuff. That's really cool too. I appreciate that. But you can also have crazy flow with a little slow down. You can still piece up the bars. You can still ride the beat.
Yeah, and flip them, and then when you get to the end of a rhyme scheme, go, oh, I got to go here just because I'm out of that, but I need to go here, and then the go here is fire.
Right.
You know what I mean? There you go. Oh snap! Okay, and then if there's a nostalgic rhyme pattern to him, like
This is more classical way of rhyming.
Right.
He's not mumbling.
not at all, not at all.
He's just hitting them bars one after another.
He said like set pieces,
And he's got
chess pieces,
right, and he's got flair and swag with it as he rhymes. So I mean,
a braggadocio on 10.
it's cool.
Yeah, let's go.
Had to take a quarter, no call for the block.
Now
Had
this
to-
is
labels
shout out
wanna
to my
reinvent.
fans, or no, the subscribers here who enjoy the Potter P, right? I was gonna say the fans of Potter P, but I don't know if y'all fans of him. You're just here. What is tick when you tick a quarter? When you tick an 8-ball, what is that? Is that like stepping on it? Is that like getting it off? Because I've been like hearing that in the latest couple songs, and I'm like, yo, they using that term differently than we use term. We call we call it like stepping on it, right? Like if you're trying to stretch, right? Or that's what I'm thinking. Like I'm trying to tick a quarter, or is it like I'm trying to flip a quarter into like the next, like into the half? Like is it tick? Is it like flip? Is it step on, or is it sell? Like it's got to be one of them three. It got to
That's
be
the only thing that makes sense, when you use context.
Man, that's what I'm saying. That's the fun part I be getting out of these.
Right, is new words and new slang.
It's slang and like new rhyme patterns. Like you said, we grew up listening to hip hop since what, late 80s? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so we've heard a lot of some of the same rhyme patterns put together, maybe just flipped a little different from MC to MC. But when I get to hear a whole different dialect, it opens up the whole different,
Right.
and then it's catering to my sound that my ear loves.
Well, and you don't necessarily see so many of the rhymes coming. Like a lot of rhymes at this point, you can kind of see things coming, or even if you don't see it coming.
Yeah,
when you hear it, it's like, okay, that's cool, but that's not crazy. But when you don't know what's coming, or they put two words together that you hadn't really thought about before, that's when.
And now they have extra words to put together.
Exactly. So a new dialect allows you to put new words together. And
Yeah,
that's
that's
dope.
why my man, shout out to Toby Tanner, longtime member of the set here. He put me on the Potter Payper. I was just like, bro,
Shout out Toby.
This is my shit, Jack.
Me, but I'm trench P, hopped out the gate to a Bentley. You get me, I remember I was broke, had to tick a quarter, no call for the block, had to hit the corner. Sometimes I still spin by, can't miss the trauma. And over there I'm making hits like Tiggs the Author. I'm live 24/7, what a sick performer, what a sick performance. Free the jailhouse, I really miss my audience. These is big proportions. I made 100 in the mountain, got shipped to Moorlands. London City, they gang banging Range Rovers. At your crib like 60-minute makeovers. I left that pussy on the yard with his face open. Now I'm home tearing tops like Hulk Hogan. I think I'm Steve Austin. Tryna stone cold them. 60-minute makeovers. I left that pussy on the yard with his face open. Now I'm home tearing tops like Hulk Hogan. I think I'm Steve Austin. Tryna stone cold them. 4 man, 4 hammers in this old Shogun. This a lie. life, you don't wanna stick no cold toes in. I'm always live, so the boys can't bring no GoPros in. I don't like that, so I'm trying to move the goalposting. That's the type of shit that had me out in old clothing. You ain't like that, I bet they tell you no smoking. I keep cats smoking, I keep hoes hoping. You ain't standing on my toes, you ain't encroaching. If I put this on your block,
Right, that was nice.
Like, it's so disgusting. Oh, this is like his most recent release of anything. So I was like, I don't know what to show you that it's gonna. I was like, I'll just show you the new shit that was having me kind of flipping. I reacted to this the other day, but since you're new to it, we could do it again. So let's go.
It's explosive. I should you know smoking. I keep cats smoking. I keep hoes hoping. You ain't standing on my toes. You ain't encroaching. If I put this on your block, I bet it's explosive. I should have never threw that Z at him. That Z's thrown him. If that was my dog, I would have had to disown him. Why don't you tell them about that jacket that I ripped holes in, or how I gave him all that packet, now his wrist frozen? But I'm a music mogul now. I feel like Rick Rubin. I'm overseas counting money with this big Cuban. Round my neck is dangling. Time it right, I'll angle him. In the flesh,
I just like that Rick Rubin and Big Cuban.
Right, and on my neck is dangling. That switched into a whole new ride screen.
Right.
it's frozen. But I'm a music mogul now. I feel like Rick Rubin. I'm overseas counting money with this big Cuban. Round my neck is dangling. Time it right, I'll angle him. In the flesh, I'll strangle him. And anyone who stands with him, I think I might need cancelling. I saw the dots and sanded it and done the overhand with it. They know that, got bland with it. London City, they gang banging tech fleeces. I put a pussy on the spot like set pieces. I'm known for building up blocks. I go to next region. Sometimes my head gets hot and I forget reason. My hand was cold on a strip. Now my neck's freezing. I'm getting cold on a drip. This is next season. Joe House reading. That was chess pieces. Mind your mouth, boy. I hit you in your chest piece.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he ripped that shit.
He's so nice, bro. It made me it remind me of a sound that I'm used to hearing. It remind me of a lifetime I used to like live. Right. It's just like, oh my God, and it's like to the maximum again. Like I ain't had this feeling about like an MC like this, and yeah, it was crazy. Whoever I say is not going to lyrically compare to what I'm hearing. Like the bravado of one rapper mixed with the lyrical prowess of another rapper, right? Like, so if I give one example, it's not going to hit right. So it's like I got to take a couple of them, and I don't know who those couple could be, but it's.
Now I'm thinking like a London version of Dipset, maybe.
That would be.
I don't know if I'm jumping out the window with that one, but
you're not too far. I think I said that on one. With that same type of like, but like, like when you get credibility, like, I did time though, really for this, like,
right.
Like this is real.
Carries a little extra weight in what you're saying,
right? And I'm not saying that Dipset did or did not, and we not implicating anyone.
I'm not questioning anybody's gangster. That's not what I'm doing.
I ain't want no Ricos put on these brothers. Like they none of this.
I'm not questioning nor confirming anybody's gangster.
Right? We this is commentary for entertainment purposes. That's all this is, Jack. Yeah. So shout out to Potter Payper. Like I got more I can kind of show you later, just because it's just fun to go, oh, it's so normal to hear this. I don't get to react to this too much, like this type of style, but because they're overseas and I've never heard them before, the newness to it is okay. But you play someone here in the U.S. that you're new, that's rapping, they're just like, they don't care. Nobody cares. But London Town will stand up for this. So, if you enjoyed any part of this reaction, you want Danny Mack to react to some more Potter Payper, tell me. I'm thinking Slumdog Millionaire might be my next. Either that or Gangsta-itis. Ooh, it's kind of rough when you got some Gangsta-itis. Ooh, I don't know which way we
let us know. I'm ready to check out some more.
All right, man. You heard it, man. Tell us in the comments. Make sure you like the video on the way out. Of course, I do the abrupt endings, but I'm trying to hold you on here for 1 more seconds. 2 more seconds. 3 more seconds. 4 more seconds. I love you long time.